You know what's wild? A few months ago, I had a coffee chat with one called Catherine, a brilliant HR executive, over 15 years of experience, respected in her field. She was making good money, but here's what she told me. Richard, I have been giving away $1 million advice for the price of a piece of a latte. And I looked at her and said, Catherine, see, you're not broke. You're just dancing with diamonds around your neck and you don't even know it. So by the end of our work together, Catherine had a $4,000 offer that sold out. No huge audience, no fancy funnel, just strategic packaging of what she already knew. So in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to show you exactly how we did it so you can do the same. But here's the truth that most coaches won't tell you, unfortunately. The biggest lie in the coaching industry is that you need to be the world's leading expert. No, you don't. You just need to be one step ahead, and I'll prove it to you before this video ends. But first, let me tell you about the West African village that changed how I think about expertise forever. There was this village in West Africa with a beautiful place, and every evening the people would gather for their traditional dance. And you know what they wore? These shiny, smooth stones strung around their necks. They thought these were just pretty decorations, stones that looked nice. But it turns out that these were diamonds, high grade, exceptionally quality diamonds. And we're just giving it away for pennies to a missionary who knew what he was looking at. So one day, one of the villagers found the biggest stone. He was digging a pit latrine. So he wrapped it and took it to the missionary right away. So he got paid $100 and he thought I'd hit a jackpot. Yet it was the missionary who hit a jackpot because he went back to his home country and built a multinational game business from that single transaction. He was never seen in the village again. So now, before you think, oh, that's terrible, but let me ask you something. Are you the villager or you're the missionary in your own life? Are you the villager or you are the missionary in your own life? See, I have been on both sides of this. Back in 2013, I attended a business breakfast that cost me $100, which was a lot of money for a university student studying statistics, who I was that time. But Dr. Miles Monroe was speaking, and that day I saw the person I wanted to become. But here's the crazy part. It took me until 2020, 7 years, to figure out how to actually package what I knew into something that people would pay for. 7 years. Before then, 2013 to 20, I was doing youth training camps. I was working with Compassion International, World Vision, training hundreds of people, getting paid sometimes, but barely making business sense out of it. So then COVID hit, and I had a choice. I invested everything I had into learning one skill, not marketing, not Facebook ads, not crashing it on social media, all those kind of things. I learned how to create offers that sell. And once I cracked that code, how to create offers that sell, everything changed for me. And that same code is what I'm about to break down for you using Catherine's real example. But first, you need to understand why most professionals fail at this. Most professions I meet make the same 3 deadly mistakes. I hope you're not making them. Mistake number 1, they try to sell their process instead of a result. Listen, nobody wakes up at 2 a.m. Thinking, man, I really need a comprehensive strategic framework for organization transformation. No, they don't. They wake up thinking, I need to fix this one problem that's driving me crazy. That is what they think about. So it's like when Tony Stark built the Iron Man suit in the cave. You remember that movie? He didn't sell Obadiah Stage on next generation arc reactor technology with multi-layered defense capabilities. No. He said, I built a suit of armor in a cave with a box of crabs. That's what he said. You see, result first, process second.
So this brings me to number 2. They think expertise means knowing everything. So when you're an expert, means you know everything. Here's what I told Catherine, and I'm telling you too. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to teach investing. You just need to be further along the person you're helping, 2 steps ahead. My mentor once told me about his networking marketing days. He didn't learn from Ray Higson or Eric Ware, the big names. He learned from a guy who had just figured out paid ads about 6 months earlier. Why? Because this guy remembered what it felt like to be confused. He was relatable to my mentor. So the point is this: you are 1 step ahead of someone, and that's all you need. 1 step ahead of someone. Mistake number 3 is they give away their farm for free. This is a big one. And this is why professionals stay broke while influencers get rich. I want to listen to me. You are out here doing free consultations, free coffee chats, free pick your brain session, free LinkedIn advice, free everything. You know what I'm talking about. And you wonder why nobody takes you seriously enough to pay you. So here's the truth bomb from Myron Golden that changed my life forever. You will never be able to sell until you stop wanting them to buy. You'll never be able to sell until you stop wanting them to buy. The moment you need the sell, you lose it or you've lost it. But when you're so confident in your value that you are perfectly fine if they say no, that's when they say yes. So go and put your offer out. If they say yes, they say yes. So how do we fix this? Let me show you using Catherine's real example. This is how this is fixed. This is a real example from a real world. Catherine came to me with a problem. 20 plus years in HR, senior position, respected, underpaid for her wisdom. She was doing what I call random acts of wisdom. A LinkedIn post here, a free webinar there, no system, no strategy, no offer. So here's exactly what we did with her that I wanted to do. Step number 1, we got ruthlessly specific. Ruthlessly specific. And this is where most people mess up. They try to help everyone. But I'll tell you the secret to 5K offer in dollars. And this is in just a second. First, I asked Catherine, who have you helped the most in your career? She said, mid-level manager struggling with team retention. I said, great. Now, make it even more specific. We narrowed down to female mid-level managers in tech companies losing top talent to burnout. That is what we narrowed down to. So when you market to everyone, it's the greatest principle, you market to no one. But when you say, this is specifically for women leading teams in tech who are tired of watching their best people quit, those women will stop scrolling. They will think, oh, this person gets me. She's talking to me. Remember, Solomon didn't write 3,000 proverbs for everybody. He wrote them for specific audiences facing specific challenges. That's why they spread across nations. So that was step 1. Step number 2, we defined a tangible result. So Catherine wanted to help managers become better leaders. Help managers become better leaders. I said, Kathy, that's not a result. That's a feeling. What actually changes in their life, that is what we are looking for. So what did we land on? We settled on reduce team turnover by 40% in 90 days without burning out or becoming the bad boss. That's a result you can measure. That's what they will pay $4,000 for. So you need to understand. So it's like the difference between selling a drill and selling the ability to hang your family photos without destroying your wall. So which one is powerful? So people don't buy drills. They buy holes in the wall. That's what they buy. People don't buy coaching. They buy transformation. So this brings me to step number 3. We created a unique method. This is the secret sauce. This is the secret sauce. This is where the magic happens. And this is what separates a $297 course from a $4,000 premium offer. Catherine was teaching standard retention strategies, the same stuff everybody teaches. I asked her, what do you do differently? Now, how do you listen to? What's your age? What do you do differently? She said, I focus on psychological safety matrix combined with burnout early warning system. That was her. I said, okay, that is it. That's your method. We named it the retention intelligence system. Now, it sounds academic, sounds credible, sounds like something that you can't just Google. So, remember, I think it was Robert Cialdini. He calls this persuasion. Before you even make the offer, you are positioning your method. You are positioning your method as the solution, not a solution, the solution. And here's the beautiful part: this method becomes the moat around your business, but only if you do what I'm about to show you next. Which is step number 4. We build the ecosystem. Remember Solomon? King Solomon. He didn't just have one product. He had an ecosystem. What do I mean? Solomon had gift products, that is free proverbs, which built awareness about him. But also Solomon had core products, private consultations that created conversations. Then he had premium products, which is royal audiences, which generated wealth for him. Then he had retention products, ongoing wisdom that built legacy. So this is the same thing we did for Catherine also. The gift offer, whether it is a free 7-day email course, the 5 red flags your team is about to quit. And then we have the core offer, 297 workshop, the 90-day retention reset. That was for her. And then her premium offer, $4,000, which is the retention intelligence system. And then we had her retention offer, which was a 297-month alumni mastermind. So the free offer gets them into her world. The workshop converts them. The premium program transforms them. The mastermind keeps them. It's not make them buy once. It's build a relationship that lasts. Now, Apple doesn't just sell you an iPhone. They sell you the earpods, the Apple Watch, the MacBook, the iCloud. It is an ecosystem. So Catherine is not just selling a program, she is building a kingdom. And that's what you need to build. That's what you need to do. So what happened? Catherine launched a $4,000 offer to her existing warm audience, warm clients. No ads, no complicated funnel, just strategic positioning. So in her launch, I think first week, 3 clients. That is $14,000 in revenue. From expertise she already had. From problems she already knew how to solve. From relationships she had built. So she didn't need millions of followers. She needed the right offer for the right people at the right price. That is what she needed. And by the way, she told me her program is now being taught in certain companies. So see, because once you've named a proven system, you become irreplaceable. That is your way of doing things. But now I can hear from the screen, you are telling me, you know what? Because I know what you're thinking. Believe me, Coach Richard, that's great for Catherine, but I don't have 20 years of experience. Perfect. You don't need it. You don't need 20 years of experience. Remember, I promised this from the beginning. I have been saying this from early on. You just need to be one step ahead. I started teaching professionals how to build offers when I had only done it successfully maybe for a year. You see, but you know what? I had failed for 7 years before that. So I could teach people how to avoid mistakes that I made. That was my value. If you wanted the 7 years to make that mistake, it's okay. But how do you avoid it? So I know you're thinking, but I'm not an expert enough. I'm telling you, you are more than qualified. You just need to package it right. That is what you need to, packaging it right. So listen, I built the whole breakdown for you because I'm tired of watching brilliant professionals undercharge and under-deliver. You have diamonds around your neck. You just can't see them. You can't see them. So here's what I want you to do. Step number one, I want you to pick one specific problem you've solved multiple times. Pick one. Step number two, define the tangible results someone gets when they solve that. That's step number two. Step number three, name your method. Make it sound credible. Step number four, build your ecosystem, the gift, the core, the premium, the retention. And if you want my help doing this, I have something for you. It's called the two-phase offer builder workshops, designed specifically for busy professionals who don't have time to become content creators, but they do have expertise worthy packaging. Now, click in the description below. You'll get access to my live masterclass where I break down the entire system. No flap, no hype, just the blueprint that helped people like Catherine and hundreds of others turn their corporate wisdom into premium offers. Now, remember this, Solomon didn't start with riches. He asked for wisdom. And the wealth flowed from that wisdom. You already have the wisdom. Now it is time to stop giving it away for free and start building the offer that changes your life. Because somewhere out there is a person desperate for what you know. They're waiting for you to package it. They're waiting for you to price it. They're waiting for you to make the offer. So why not make the offer? And the code I mentioned earlier, that one changed everything for me. And this is it. Serve first, sell second, then scale always. Serve first, sell second, scale always. That is it. That's the whole game. So now go build your offer. The world is waiting. I will see you in the next one. But in case you found value in this, why not leave a like or subscribe if you've not yet, so that you get more value that will take to the next level.